I'm him. They talk about him. I'm him.
Right?
Oh, what's that in the bird? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nah, it's Relish Ray, motherfucker. Get learned.
Some weed, bitch.
Ray Mysterio. Ah, fucking RKOing people.
Ready for this thing?
Let's ride.
Alright, let's do it.
Respect.
What's up, everybody? This is Aaron Diaz on Highest Balls, the show with 10 questions, 10 bong hits, and 10 different strains of fucking weed. Who am I here with?
Relish Ray, baby. Everybody eats.
There we go. Shit, let's get into this shit, right?
Hey, 2 up, 2 down. You know it's good.
Him, man. He's from EEE. Everybody Eats Entertainment. We've been talking a lot and planning to work a lot together.
Building some ideas. It's the beginning of a good partnership, and I can't wait to see where this goes.
Let's do it.
Something about if you give a man a meal, they eat for a night. If you teach a man to eat, he eats for the rest of his life. And so we're gonna build some shit for the future.
Amen.
I can't wait. Respect.
Let's do it. This is that goddamn Pink Runts from Miles of Bud.
Miles of Bud. All right, shit. Let's get into it. What does Lil Wayne do?
Right.
Yeah.
Sheesh. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you grew up? Where you from? Anything like that?
Yeah, facts. Virginia kid, 2 up, 2 down. You already know. Oh, well, dropped it. But nah, 2 up, 2 down. I started in Northern Virginia, in Alexandria, south of DC. Blue line. I represent DMV. If you're not next to the metro, you can't say you're from the DMV.
Can't say.
I'm from the Bay Area, though, and so. And then after that, I continued in the Bay, but I went down south, down to Newport News. Spent some years in 7-5, Christopher Newport. But that shit kind of opened up my eyes, taught me a lot more about life and the reality of life. Northern Virginia wasn't like scripted, but there was a lot of like, everyone kind of seems like a robot and got to stick up their ass. And so coming down south was definitely just cool. And I met a lot of cool people and really kind of learned myself. And then after that, I ended up in Richmond, been here for 5 years and learning myself and taking it day by day.
I've been here for probably like 7 years.
Okay.
Now, and I'm from Winchester.
Okay, yeah.
So you said you grew up mostly in Nova area?
Yeah.
So tell us what were you like as a kid as well, growing up in high school and all that shit?
Rambunctious, to be honest. I was, I wouldn't say I was like a scaredy cat, but I definitely stayed away from doing stuff. And like, it's wild because my brother, I have 2 brothers, and the 40-year-old's killing it. The middle brother is 6 years older than me, so he's like 32, 33. He wasn't necessarily as easygoing as many kids were, and so there's a lot of just different stuff. He was out there, started smoking weed early, and just had a bunch of problems. But if anything, in terms of like watching someone like not get reprimanded and stuff, but he's getting in trouble in high school, getting kicked out, I was like, all right, like I'm not going to do that. Yeah. And so held off, didn't smoke weed until my senior year, and then like did it 2 or 3 times. And then the summers going into college were lit because we made this kind of storage space in the bottom of my house, no windows, cement room, and like we called it the cave because you just come around the back and there'd be this little entrance, but literally just smoking out the buddies, getting way too stoned in high school. Just it was a geek because the first couple times I was like, oh yeah, man, like my brother smokes, so like, I'm cool. And then like my friends are getting cooked, and I'm just like, all right, man. And then literally one of my buddies, Leon, he brought me. It was after the lacrosse tournament. He's like, yo, man, like come chill with me. We went to the fucking like a little rougher part of town next to this apartment complex, and his buddy just pulled up, smoked a joint, and I remember being faced, laying down on the ground, and then they're like, all right, man, like we're about to go back in, like, you driving home? And I was like, what
the fuck are you talking about?
And then drove home. It's like I'm driving 20 miles an hour in a 40, and then my mom is sitting on the couch as soon as I walk in. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, she's like, you're stoned, aren't you? And I was like, bitch, I might be. And then she's like, you know, like, do you want anything? Like, how is it? And I was like, shh, I don't know, man. It's crazy. I'm experimenting, and I played it off, and she was very chill about it because like I was going through stuff as a kid, and so she kind of let it ride. But no, I mean, I didn't start smoking until I got to college, and then college, if anything, I mean, noticed more mental stuff and the ADHD and stuff, and how weed was helping me kind of just cope with some of those things and keep moving and keep my energy levels up. And so started cooking up then, and then been smoking for some years after that.
There you go. So let's get one word to describe yourself as well.
That's a great one there. One word. I'd say like energetic or charismatic, if anything. I got a lot of energy. And there's sides I don't. There's times that I turn off my energy and I'm very chill, but usually when I leave the house, I'm about ready to just be happy and be fucking stupid for no reason. And like there's times as well I get like frustrated and anxious dealing with people that are just as chaotic with me, but if anything it grounds me on this, like, all right, this is probably what it's like working with me when I'm being a fucking idiot and yada yada. So it's good having those people around you.
Exactly, Martin.
And shit, what is it?
What we smoking on?
We're sipping on that cream and cheese. Shout out Royal Cannabis.
Royal Family Cannabis Company.
Royal Family Cannabis Company. I'm sorry.
I get people to say it the first time and they can't have the time. You got it, right? Shit, you ready for this one?
Shit, cream and cheese, baby. I'm mildly stoned. I'm like a soft 3 or 4. But we're getting there. I'm starting to get the face smiles a little bit. The cheeks are going up.
There you go. All right. So, you're businessman, Martin, right? You guys know each other for a long fucking time, right? So how the fuck did y'all meet though?
That's a great question, honestly. And I'm curious what his memory of the first moment is. One of the most iconic first memories that I remember is freshman year of high school. We're going into the end of the year and getting ready for lacrosse camp and all this stuff, and I'm out with a couple friends like walking around the field, and there's this kid getting training like lessons from our JV coach, and the JV coach was a helicopter drill instructor in the Marines, so he just like, oh, come on now son, yelling. Only workout regiment with 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups. But then there's Martin out there, and Martin is in the full private school attire, Dwight Schrute, got the short sleeves on, shirt's untucked, still in the sweater vest, pants are like sagging and in the sweats, but just taking it so seriously and like so stupid of like, oh, you got it. And I was like, who the fuck is this kid? This kid just goofy. And then within that first couple months, honestly, he was an integral part of this club called the Video Game Club, and it was a bunch of nerds. But every Friday they would just get together and play Super Smash Bros. On a projector, and then there'd be a bunch of kids playing like Sims in the corner and like a couple other systems, but we just started blowing it up and making it like the thing to do on Fridays. Had a bunch of posters, and then after that it was honestly kind of history. We just became 2 peas in a pod of being blonde surfer bro idiots.
Right. This is that goddamn lava cake from Royal Family Cannabis Company.
Lava cake.
Here you go.
Shit, I love lava cakes from Domino's.
I've never had it, but I'm gonna have to try it.
Oh, it's.
Oh, this the ones like this, and you just pop it.
What do?
It just tumbles out. All right.
Cut it open, and she just steams out. Woo.
Do it. Shit. All right. So you're doing a lot of projects and all that stuff, and I'm sure you have a lot of people that you look up to, and they're just people you looked up to your whole life, right?
Oh yeah.
So they don't even have to do the same shit that you do. But anywhere in the world, anybody, dead or alive, who would you want to work with in the project?
Oh, work with on a project?
Dead or alive.
That's honestly a lot of people come to mind, but there's one that's sticking on my mind right now. Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, Matthew.
I just read his book Green Lights. He just is a wild child and uniquely himself, and does a lot of things. People know him for his romantic comedies and stuff like that, but he produces music. Mm-hmm. He does so much more than that. That like, not only do I love his easygoingness, like a lot of his roles that blew up and got big was Dazed and Confused. He was supposed to have 2 lines in that movie, and then he became a regular, and like people say all right all the time now, and like it's a thing that like all right. He was stoned and shooting in a movie, and then it becomes history.
That, right? If you just have that energy all to you, problem solved.
It's that energy, especially. That's what honestly draws me to him, is that it's like he's already visualized it and he's there, and so it's like, why am I? He's not pressed or anything. It's just we're making art happen.
This is that Gary Payton.
Gary Payton, baby, shooters. I have a question. Do you know what shooters do?
What type of shooter?
Shooters shoot.
Uh huh.
What do players do?
Fuck a whole bunch of bitches.
They make plays, man. Big time players make big time plays. Remember that.
Remember that.
What type of player are you? I'm a Gary Payton type of player.
All right, so you're obviously on a roll right now, doing a whole bunch of things, and you seem fucking chill for the most part, right? You're not a fucking asshole.
No,
some
baby.
people just fucking complete dick fuck-offs, right?
You gotta be respectful.
Right? So in that sense, right? What the fuck is stupid shit? All right. All right, yeah. So in that sense, right? It seems like you got cool and everything, right? What's the best piece of learning life advice that someone's given you?
That's crazy. And honestly, I've been working on a segment right now coming out. I haven't put the details or started editing it, but I go around and ask people what advice they would give themselves, because asking for advice, people give you advice they should be taking themselves. And so asking what advice, blah, blah, blah. I've been getting a lot of advice. I can't wait to put that out. But to be completely honest, advice that has helped me, there's so much. I love quotes. I have so many random ass influences and role models in life.
You think you have one main one that just stuck with you and you're like, yo, this really hit home?
Shit, honestly. I mean, I got one that comes to mind. It's not as productive as
you can drop it just
I would think, but nah, it's iron sharpens iron, man sharpens man. And that, like, when you're making machines, you need other, like, metal to, like, make that shit down. When you're trying to build yourself up, you can do only so much by yourself. You gotta have other people around you to help you, like, build up. And in terms of sports and stuff, competing, like, when I go for runs and stuff, I only run so hard. But when I'm racing someone, running one-on-ones or something, like, I'm pushing myself, and you push yourself so much harder. And so as much as you want to be isolated and in your own zone, you're always going to need people around to help keep building you and make you that better person. And so
in that sense as well, right? The other part of that question is, what's some learning life advice you give to your younger self?
Nah, and that's the question. The younger self is honestly, slow down. Life is as someone who's ADD, like, I am constantly thinking and thinking and thinking. In the last couple of years, I've seen it where, like, I'm productive and not forcing it, but putting myself in the position to make it happen. And then when I take those chill moments, I'm still creating and still thinking, and it's natural. That's the actual creative stuff that I want to be doing, but it's at the wrong time. And I'm like, all right, you got to slow down and really, if anything, learn to love yourself. Because, like, I mean, men's mental health is a dead ass thing. It put me down bad in COVID. There were times that I looked in the mirror and, like, didn't have the confidence to talk to myself as a man, and it really hurt. And I was like, it was a product of me rushing through life and trying to force some things to happen, that if you take the time to be yourself, learn yourself, I mean, it's wild sometimes, and you're going to have some crazy shit come up in your emotions, but learn how to handle that stuff as a man. Learn how to talk about it with your friends, all that stuff, because, like, it only helps you grow as a person and become more confident to do so much more. And it's wild to see what's happened since I've taken that deep breath.
Well, that's
fucking respect. What up, guys? We're smoking on ice cream cake from my friend over Mad Plant Lady Stuff, local grower, works at Happy Trees, actually, agricultural and grow store. Go meet up with them, but they grow some fire. Cheers.
Let's do it. So let's say you get a pound of weed, you grow it yourself, right?
Okay.
Whatever fucking strain you want.
Locally grown.
You can go anywhere in the world with that pound of weed and with your friends. Where the fuck are you going?
Like, I'm going to. Do I have to smoke this, or is what's
you going there with that sack of weed, and we're gonna chill here and smoke this and just have a good time?
Well, like, could I donate it or something?
No.
No. So we got it. Well, so Martin doesn't burn. So, like, honestly, I might just bring him anyway, just for the vibes. Honestly.
I mean, let's say he does, regardless.
Well, yeah, depending on where we go. I guess the location first. I've been big beach vibes lately. The Carolinas, down south. There's something about just going south and getting coastal that is extremely chill. I'd say, honestly, I mean, shout out Wilmington, Carolina Beach, just anywhere in the Outer Banks.
All right, this is that lemon cherry gelato.
Gelato.
Miles of Bud.
Miles of Bud, shout out.
So you wake up tomorrow in the morning, get a good stretch in, right?
And do your yoga, yeah.
You're just like, right. You get your long cut because you like to do busy shit in the morning. Then you check your fucking bank account, $1 million, right?
I hope we hit.
What's your first purchase with that $1 million?
No, and I saw this one with Martin as well with the mill.
Oh.
It's interesting because
No donations.
No. When I'm not donating. If anything, I mean, like,
this is a personal
donating. Like, I love the idea of donating, but unless you're donating people that are actually doing action, like, fuck that. I'm buying Boulevard. I'm buying realty in some hot ass areas, all up the East Coast. Honestly, probably at least down Georgia, somewhere in the Carolinas on the water. Somewhere on Boulevard, I'm getting a mansion. I'm probably buying Martin's house to be for real.
Is that right?
But no, that, and then if anything, I'm investing in businesses and stuff. And that, like, I mean, shout out Everybody Eats LLC. We just filed the LLC. We're also merchandising and marketing, media consulting, all the whole nine there.
You go.
And then just, I mean, product. It's the craziest thing in the world is that, like, when people have money, they're able to stack it so much faster. And if I was blessed like that, I'm blessing so many people that have blessed me, but I'm gonna bless it with infrastructure and ways for them to be sustainable about it. That, like, you give someone 30 t-shirts, be like, yo, if you sell these for X amount of dollars, you're making profit. Take it back and do the same thing over and over. Yeah. You make your money. Everybody eats.
Exactly. Everybody fucking eats.
Nah, you already know. Everybody eats.
EEE, baby.
Respect.
Right. All right. So this
holding our own.
Huh?
I said I'm holding my own.
There you go. How you, 1 out of 10? Where you at?
I'm at like an 8. I'm getting close to it. Everybody smokes. Probably not as much as us though.
Right. Exactly. Right. This is that bubble from Jet Setters.
Bubble from Jet Setters? Okay.
Exactly.
Jet Setters. Oh, Jet Setters. Little fuego.
This is superpower, right? If you had any superpower in the world, what superpower would it be? And why the fuck would you want that superpower?
To be honest, I think it would be flying. I hate traffic. That shit sucks. And so, like, I don't know. I guess I'm curious though if it would be having would be wings a superpower, or just the ability to fly like Superman, where I'm just like, yeah,
and just fly.
Nah, facts. That definitely. And the travel. I mean, no gas. You're not spending money there.
There you go.
Easy, Yo, hop on my back. I got you. Let's ride. And like. No, dude, it just they talk about the bird's eye view distance. There's no left turns. I'm not stopping at red lights.
You need a drum? Well, fuck you.
Nah, I am.
Camera?
I'm him. They talk about him. I'm him.
Right?
Well, what's that in the bird? Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Nah, it's Relish Ray, motherfucker. Get learned.
Some weed, bitch.
Ray Mysterio. Ah, fucking RKOing people out of nowhere.
Mysterio was my favorite too.
Nah, 619.
Shit, you ready for this one?
Yeah. What is it?
This is that Runts from Jet Set.
Jet Setter. Sheesh. Shout out Weezy, Lil Tunchi.
So, there's 2 brothers, right? One is 10, the other one is half his age, right? So when the older brother's 100, how old would the younger brother be?
95.
Amen. There you go.
That's right, baby.
So many people say 50.
Nah, come on now. Mental games. Be smart.
Shit, spell top.
T-O-P.
For sure. Yeah, I'm just kidding. Say top twice.
Top.
Now say it 3 times fast. I want to see if you can do that.
Top.
You think you can say it 4 times fast?
Top.
What do you do at a green light?
You stop. But you I'm thinking. The ADD test, dude. They were telling me to click, and I just kept clicking, man.
Alright, you're my brother, but I'm not your brother. Who the fuck would that be?
Say it again.
You're my brother, but I'm not your brother. Who is that? Who's possible?
You're my brother, but I'm not your. Are you my sister?
Exactly, sister.
Or you could be my brother, or my mother,
I guess.
Right,
sister.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, fact.
Shit, alright. Where do you find roads without vehicles, forests without any trees, and cities without people?
Alright, one more time.
Where are you
roads without vehicles.
Yeah, roads without vehicles, forests without any trees, And cities without any fucking people or houses.
Cities without people or houses.
Okay.
Did you accidentally say it at the beginning there?
No. So where would you find it?
Well, you said a map.
Yeah,
I was gonna say. I thought I heard it. I was like, I don't want to. All right, respect.
Accidentally say it first. All right. You've been to Hawaii or anything like that?
No, I've been all up and down the East
Caribbean?
Coast. No.
Would you go?
Would I? Hell yeah.
So how do you spell the Caribbean?
Brother, I'm dyslexic. That ain't all right. Yeah, that'll be the fun one. Okay. Caribbean.
Very, very close, but it's no two R's.
Oh, all right.
It's two B's.
Two B's?
Yeah, so you're right on the money, except
wow.
for it's two B's. Exactly. I was like two, but you got that.
Wow.
You got to leave yourself there,
right,
bro.
Respect.
What are the last 5 letters?
Honestly, the last 5?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to? Can I start from the beginning?
No. You think you can figure it out?
Well, I guess WVXYZ.
You said what?
WVXYZ.
No. It's VWXY.
Fuck. Okay, well that's the dyslexia there.
Hey,
I had them.
I'm dyslexic as shit. If I didn't have it written down,
Yo.
I'd probably be fucked. Hey, how many feet are in an inch?
12. Wait, oh god! How many feet are in an inch? That's a trick question.
Yeah, I got it.
He got me because
And what was the 44th president? You might not know this one.
44th. Is that Obama?
There you go, money.
No, respect, man. Pay my man respect, dude. Michelle came to my elementary school, dude. They put nah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Nah, Obama's the fucking truth, man. Biden.
Right.
Shit,
you had fun though.
Excellent time.
Exactly. Scale of 1 to 10, where you think you're at?
Shit, I'm at like an 8. I'm not there, but I'm charged up for sure.
There you go. You have anything dropping in anytime, any soon that you want to tell anybody?
Woo! First things first, go follow us, EEE_Virginia. We do stupid things. We fuck around, but you know what? You're gonna find out because we also do community-based things. Yeah, just follow Everybody Eats. And to stay tuned because we're going to be building as well. There's going to be a community drive, clothing. There's people that need help. We're going to start putting that shit together. And so, let's build a community.
Let's do it. Respect to that.
Fucking respect, man.
Shit.
You already know.
With who?
Fuck. You were there. Yeah, you were there. Everybody Eats with Relish Ray. Motherfucker, come find out.
So this is Aaron Diaz, the show called Highest Balls. 10 questions, 10 ball hits, and 10 different strains of fucking weed.
Get highest balls, man.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new